Tony George, DocSports.com, Thursday update. What's up? Your bankroll in the NBA. Big winner last night on the Los Angeles Clippers. 7-unit winner. 19-8 run in the NBA. We will continue that roll tonight. We'll get to that in a minute. And a comment about yesterday's pick as well. A big announcement. And then another announcement. And then a free Big Ten play tonight. And a free NHL hockey lean as well. But let's get to the business at hand here today. And we're going to start putting out XFL this week. I've been handicapping the XFL since it started. I've been running around Las Vegas at various sports books with some known bettors that have been doing very well at this. And I've assembled a little bit of an XFL team. And currently, I think we've hit 6 out of 8. So we're going to go ahead and start putting out the XFL this week. And I have been watching intently, learning. My biggest concern in the XFL was the quarterback play. There's just not a lot of consistent quarterback play out there. I know about Landry Jones and, Bob Stoops and Hal Mummy and how that experiment was going to work out. It's been average at best. Maybe a little above average. They were the odds-on favorite to win it. But there's been some teams come out of nowhere here, St. Louis, a couple others. And I've been watching and putting together some numbers. And we're going to go ahead and start making – I've been betting it personally. Nothing large, but we're going to go ahead and start putting that out this weekend, so look for that. Look for NASCAR this weekend. Scott Spicer and I are doing the marquee matchups. We're going to do 3 videos, game picks for you, as well as a NASCAR preview of Fontana. Scott and I both do NASCAR over at the website, and both of us crushed it last weekend, and we will continue to crush this year. Remember, 88 units and plus $7,725 for a $100 player last year in NASCAR, and we've repriced the NASCAR packages. Come get a package. The entire year is like $595. Put that free $60 we give you. Click that link in the description below. Stick that towards a NASCAR package, monthly or yearly. Tries for a month. Come on. Going to get it done this weekend big time. So be sure, and those videos will all be up tomorrow here on this YouTube page. So from the studio, let's go ahead and tell you what's on deck, and then about last night, and get your free play to you. NBA 4-unit best bet, a totals play tonight. Yesterday, somebody commented Tony George only takes public favorites for 7-unit plays. The Los Angeles Clippers may have been a public favorite, but there's a difference between tickets written and the amount of money wagered. Meaning there may be a scenario where 80% of the tickets are written on Team A, but yet the money is 50-50 or more. So that makes you look at the underdog, where the sharps are at, so to speak. Last night, both sharp and square money was on the Clippers, and for good frickin' reason. The Phoenix Suns scored at 92 points. One of their best players out. The Clippers have got to stick it in high gear. I have a good source for that program that told me they were going to stick it in high gear, and they are as talented as any team in the country, bar none. But that was no sweat, easy money winner there. Double-digit win. As I said in my write-up, about any time that the Phoenix Suns play anybody good, they got a winning record over 600, they get beat by double digits. And without Aubrey in there, that was a huge deal. But nonetheless, NBA 4-unit totals play tonight. This line is probably off. If I didn't have a top play last night, I don't go back-to-back top plays very often. Should be a 6-unit play. This line is probably off 8 to 10 points on the total. Saying. NHL 4-1 run, 3-unit best bet tonight. Be sure and jump on board with that one. And college basketball, 3rd straight winning day. I said every day this week, all we were doing is grinding out of the slump, and we've done nothing but win games. Come on. So 4-2 plus $740 for a $100 player this week. Slow and steady wins the race. Tortoise in the hare. We're continuing to grind. 2 hidden gems, Ohio Valley and West Coast Conference action. And if I wasn't digging out of a slump, the game in the West Coast Conference would be at least a 6-unit play. So we got some great value cards tonight. Low volume, medium-sized units, ready for you. DocSports.com. Go get your free $60. I'm telling you, I told you yesterday, get a week or a month package of the NBA and use that free $60 because we're going to make you money. 19-8 run, going to 20-8 tonight. No sweat winner. Last night, our free play loss between Virginia and Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech had 9 points with 7 minutes and 37 seconds left. It landed on 109. We took the over 113. Very close to getting overtime in that one. Watched it with my buddies at my local watering hole last night. We all had some money on it. But we went 2-1 last night, and we just missed Bradley by a half point. We should have had the 3-0 sweep. Overtime in that game. Had overtime in Georgia, too. Which reminds me of our free play here tonight. First of all, just a quick one in the NHL. If you want to make a stretch on an underdog in the NHL tonight, try the Rangers plus one. What are they, 120? 110 now? 8-1 run, taking on Montreal, who's on their usual late season slide they always do. I'd take a look at the Rangers tonight. Really would, for what it's worth. A couple guys drinking a beer, taking a piss over a fence post, my mantra. So be sure and check that out. Look at some games tonight. Indiana, Purdue. Indiana on the road at Purdue. Two teams going in two different directions. Indiana's on a roll, catching 6 points here, and Purdue is on a slide. You're seeing a lot of games with evenly matched teams, and if you look at the power rankings and this, that, and the other, Purdue should be laying about 3. They're laying 6 when they're given another 3 points for home court. Why? I mean, Indiana has won 3 out of their last 4, including wins over. Purdue's getting too much respect with this line. Indiana beat Penn State by 8. They beat Minnesota by 12 at Minnesota, where Maryland, one of my picks last night, +1, who won by 1 in a tight one, just like the Georgia game tight one. I aged about 5 years last night. And then throw in the overtime game with Bradley. I mean, I aged about 15 years last night to get a 2-1 out of that. But Georgia was our top pick on the card. But same thing. All these games, when they're evenly matched, close in power ratings, are going to be nail biters. That's just the way it is right now in college basketball. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes easy. But you take Indiana beating Maryland by 12, and they beat Iowa by 12. That's 3 out of their last 4 games, and you're giving them 6 against Purdue, who's inconsistent as all get out. I think this is going to be one of those Big Ten, tooth and nail, junkyard brawl, down to the wire games where points are going to be at a premium, probably going to be a lower scoring game. I'm telling you. Give me the Hoosiers plus the 6. Free play tonight. Bear in mind, Purdue is on a 3-6-1 ATS run, too. I'll take Indiana on the road plus the number tonight for your free pick. Get over to Docs. We got NBA, NHL, and college basketball winners for you. Take advantage of that $360, and let's get ready for some XFL this weekend. Right here, courtesy of me and that guy right there.